Hello, everybody. Larry Ortega, your guide to accessing the ultimate lifestyle transformation. First, we must understand our history, assess current circumstances, and inventory resources at our disposal. This would include understanding that Big Pharma spends $8 billion annually in advertising, according to Brigham Bueller during a recent Joe Rogan Experience interview. The healthcare industry, with Big Food and Big Pharma, are inherently designed to fail us. The notion that the prescription pad by itself will heal us from all of our ails is ludicrous, yet remains the standard operating procedure. For these and other reasons, chronic disease is at an all-time high, which for the most part can be traced back to the food that we eat. What this means is we must take matters into our own hands by consuming 100% organic superfoods if we are to minimize our vulnerability to chronic disease. But don't take it from me. Listen to the expert who recently testified before the U.S. Senate Committee, a Mr. Brigham Bueller. Here's his excerpt from the Joe Rogan Experience.
Her Stanford-trained surgeon realized that she was in a system where they didn't really heal people. They just treated symptoms and profiteered off disease states. And she said there's got to be a better way. So their voice rung so loud, chronic disease crisis is at an all-time high. It's staggering. I mean, close to anywhere between 1.7 to 1.9 million people are dying a year of chronic disease. Big Pharma spending over $8 billion a year advertising. That's more than the entire sum of the FDA's budget. Throughout the system, front to back, the American people are set up for failure. In the 1950s, the FDA had approved 700 different ingredients in our food products. That's it, 700. Today, there are over 10,000 chemicals and petrochemicals in our food products in the United States. In Europe, still 700. All the chronic diseases that are killing us can be traced back to diet, lifestyle, and nutrition, but none of our clinicians are trained on diet, lifestyle, and nutrition. We are at an all-time high in suicide and death of despair, greater than during the Great Depression. Children are being diagnosed with metabolic disease, diabetes. Girls are starting periods 6 years younger. I don't need a double-blind study to tell you something's wrong. Just look at the data. The FDA doesn't have the bandwidth to study every time a new ingredient's added to a food source.
Click the link in the description below and let's get you started today.